Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a triumphant Tuesday and a great week so far. Today we're going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to be really talking about a golden opportunity that is presenting itself. We all hear stories about early investors in the crypto space. Today there is an opportunity for you to be one of those early investors, and it lies within the Cardano DeFi ecosystem, as you can see behind me, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. We're also going to be going over some propositions, whether it potentially is better to buy these DeFi DApp tokens or whether it's better to buy ADA and actually farm through the apps attached with these DeFi products, the underlying governance token through them. As that's how, for example, with Liquid Labs, they're giving away 70% of their supply to people that utilize the app. So we'll talk about that towards the end, but really I want to start with presenting why I think this is such a golden opportunity. And anybody that was about for the Ethereum sort of DeFi mania, DeFi summer and everything that happened will know that that was a very explosive time and people made a lot of money. The early investors within that space, we saw a huge, you can see down here really when Ethereum on DeFi sort of kicked in. Now total value locked in Ethereum's DeFi is 95 billion, and nearly double Cardano's entire market cap. So bearing in mind Ethereum is the biggest chain, lots of people say to me, well, okay, why is it that you think some of these DeFi projects are going to do so well on Cardano? I would argue it's because of sort of the chain activity in the community behind ADA. Yesterday, Cardano was actually above Ethereum in terms of transaction volume and adjusted transaction volume. Today, it's exceptionally close. You can see these are a hair away from one another. That's without any real dApps. Now we have, of course, SundaeSwap and VY Finance that are indeed real dApps, but ones that are going to see huge mainstream adoption, like SundaeSwap. And remember, they announced that they're going to mainnet on Thursday. You'll also be able to farm the SundaeSwap token with your Cardano and another token through providing liquidity. So that's going to go into the next bit of the video, but there's a huge opportunity at hand here. And I'd argue, given the sort of activity that we're already seeing, we're going to see a lot of adoption with these DeFi protocols because you're going to be able to make quite a lot of money through using them. You're going to be able to take out loans, you're going to be able to swap, provide liquidity. You know, the farming opportunities are endless, and Liquid Labs have already spoke about a 4x yielding strategy that they've kind of outlined down here. So this is the opportunity. Now, we've mentioned many of these projects like Ardana, like Paribus. You know, I know Coty isn't a strictly Cardano token. However, they are the ones building Djed. And I think Coty, being a part of the Cardano ecosystem, will also do well. To mention very quickly one project that might not be building on ADA in terms of its native to ADA, but certainly is part of the ecosystem and an important part. Stablecoins play a big role. ADAX, of course, we've got SundaeSwap. We've also got Liquid, which right now, I mean, it's done very well since they were sort of listed on MusliSwap. I've had to use MusliSwap here to show you the price. You can see it's 54 ADA right now. So this has gone up significantly. Personally, I don't know, and I'm still weighing this up in my head, and it's something you should all think about, whether it's going to be better to buy more Liquid or whether it's going to be better to buy more ADA and use that to stake and to earn on Liquid Labs' DApp. I'm torn because ultimately ADA will, in my opinion, maintain its value and actually do very well. And not only that, you'll be able to use it to farm and receive Liquid. So I'm still weighing that one up. But this is an opportunity you should all be taking. Come and look, or you know, it's up to you guys whether you take it or not. I'm just sort of pointing you in that direction. For me, the big ones are lending and borrowing and DEXs. Why is that? Well, we've seen them do very well on Ethereum sort of DeFi side of things. And also they are typically the DeFi kind of protocols that capture the most value in terms of market cap and users. Not specifically users, because you've got a number of other things like NFTs with smart contracts, but that's not really DeFi. So these, and of course Ardana, which is a sort of stablecoin issuer, they are like your MakerDAO. MakerDAO has done very, very well. I think Ardana is going to do absolutely fantastic, guys. I really do believe that, and this is a project we've been shouting out for a long, long time. I can see ADAX doing quite well. I can see Sunday doing well. Liquid, I can see a lot of these projects doing extremely well and being considerably higher in terms of value than they currently are. So that's something that's definitely important for me to share with you. And, you know, it's a huge opportunity that's presenting itself. It's up to you guys whether you take them or not. Does this mean you buy them today and they go to the moon? Absolutely not. What this means is over time they're going to prove themselves as a good investment. That's not financial advice, it's all just my own opinion, but I ultimately think we're going to see a lot of value get captured in the Cardano DeFi space. We're already starting to see it with things like DeFi Llama. This is essentially the sort of journey Cardano has been on. Right now, it's only muesli swap. So it's really only people, when they say locked value, it's really only people locking their tokens up within the protocol. So in muesli swap's case, providing liquidity. VY Finance isn't even registered yet, and I did see a screenshot that takes this up to around about $9 to $10 million. SundaeSwap, in my opinion, is going to take this total value locked above and beyond 100 million. And this is all still to come, and you can be early within that. You can be in these projects that haven't even launched yet. And obviously, if you get into these projects now, there'll be benefits in regards to the dApps turning on. We know AADA Finance have done like an ISPO release where you have to, it essentially gives you a ticket in the form of an NFT to actually buy at a kind of insider level. So there's lots and lots of interesting things going on. ADA Finance is there. Meld's going to be huge. All of these, in my opinion, are going to do very well. The only one that I haven't done too much looking into is Nexo. Obviously, Paribus is one that we've covered in great detail. Liquid, of course, and AAD Finance. And also, I believe Ardana is going to do fantastic. Where actually is Ardana in this? Stable coins over here, Ardana. They're more of a DeFi. I don't know why they're actually in stable coins. Yes, they are a stable coin issuer, and that's where you're going to get DUSD from. However, to me, they're more, or they're kind of like DeFi. I'd class MakerDAO certainly as DeFi. And I'd certainly class Ardana as them. And remember, you can do this. You can borrow against your and earn Dana against your Cardano whilst being staked. And that sort of goes on to Liquid Labs talking about the 4x yield strategy. So big things are coming. If you look over here, 70% of the total LQ allocated for community distribution, Genesis, Epoch until end of the year. And 5% seeded to the DAO Treasury contact. 75% of total tokens in hands of community, which is amazing. So that's really the bulk of what I've got for you. We'll quickly look at SundaeSwap, which is going to be another, this is a DEX. They're going to mainnet on the 20th, which of course is Thursday. This is going to be huge. Expect, and this is of course why Cardano is seeing the sort of pump that it is seeing. Expect great things over the next couple of months. It's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of work. Lots of people are new to ADA and they may not have sort of an understanding of all the work that's gone into this. This has been years in the making. And in my opinion, DeFi on Cardano is going to be DeFi done right. One question I get asked a lot in regards to being an ADA holder and somebody that talks about it publicly is why Cardano? In my opinion, Cardano is doing what Bitcoin should have been and Ethereum tried to do. It really is a game changer. It's the third generation crypto that has done things, in my opinion, the right way. And that's why we're such big backers of it. So the SundaeSwap thing that I wanted to go into, Thursday the 20th of January, yield farming SundaeSwap rewards begin. Yield farming will be available for at least the first 6 months of SundaeSwap DEX. And during this period, LP tokens staked to yield farming contracts in eligible pools can earn additional Sunday rewards. See below for more details. I'm going to be taking, you guys bet when this comes online, I'll be showing you everything to do with it. So how to swap from the basics to the more complex stuff like adding liquidity, etc., and farming it. Fantastic 3 months ahead of us, guys. So that's really it. It was just a short and sweet video. Big things coming, and the golden opportunity is investing in these early dApps. That doesn't mean investing in any old dApp, by the way, guys. Make sure you do your due diligence. For example, Liquid were from the Plutus, the Catalyst funding, which shows me that people from Cardano have already sort of had a look at the app. They've also been audited. Look for those sort of things when you're choosing one. MinSwap, I think, will do well. Of course, SundaeSwap. I think Maladex. I think there's a number of dexes. ErgoDex will do very well out of all these. I think your DeFi lending, and of course, I think Ardana is going to do fantastically. Things like Charlie 3. Looking to be the sort of main Oracle native to Cardano or Cardano specific. It's going to be a fun ride, guys. So strap yourselves in. Let's see what the price action does. Very typical for Cardano that when it pumps, the rest of the market dumps. That's kind of a common trait that we're noticing now. Could be deliberate, you just don't know. It's probably not deliberate. That was a bit of a joke. I'm going to love and leave you on that note, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays, and I'll catch you all in the next YouTube video.